Martez left off, just being, a program that's been to bowl games and, 500 good conference wins, but maybe not where you exactly want it to be. What, how does that factor into going this season?
Man, I feel like ever since I've been in Mizzou, we've just been building up slowly but consistently, and that's one thing we take pride in. And we're putting in the work, and we're still doing it, and not getting complacent or satisfied with the work that we've been putting, because we all want to win in that building, and we're hungry for it. And it's just been building up, man. We're excited for the season to go show what we can do.
When you've got a season like this where there's not a new guy coming back at quarterback and Tyler Beatty, who obviously carried a lot of load offensively, is gone. Does that add any pressure to the defense's shoulders, do you think?
No, not at all. As a defense, we already have a standard for ourselves, and that's to go out and dominate, but also make offense life easier, saying in that sense. So, no, not at all.
And how about the idea of just new defensive philosophies based on new coordinator? Again, I thought that was a great answer, but at the next level that happens kind of all the time. But on the college level, not really all the time. So how do you view that?
Man, in this business of football, you're gonna have to be able to adapt to a lot of things and a lot of changes, and I think that's one thing we've learned how to do while being in Missouri. So, with the new philosophy and whatnot, like Martez said, he gave a great answer. You just have to get in that playbook and really study, ask coaches for help in understanding different schemes and different formations that the offense may give you. And, they put us in the best position to be successful and play lights out. So, yeah.
We asked Martez about this as well, but what's been your impression from some of these transfers and new guys coming in and helping load up the defense ahead of the season?
So everyone loves to work, man. That's one thing I will say. Ted's already pointed out some ballers, there, but everyone loves to work. Everyone meshed in with our team, and we welcome them with open arms. It's nothing, no hatred or, being selfish or whatnot. Like I said, we're all here for one common goal. They would have, them coming here showed that they wanted to achieve the goal that we wanted to achieve as well. So, like I said, we're all excited for fall camp and this upcoming season.
You mentioned building this foundation. How have you seen this program really grow from year one at Drinkwitz? Now we're on year 3. How have you seen that culture kind of grow a bit?
I really believe it's just us, being as a team together, hanging out outside of the facility, talking about different things outside of football, knowing where a person is from, about their family, why they choose Missouri, how they even get to the sport of football itself. And more so just continuously putting in work together. You're going to remember those days where you're up at 6 o'clock in the morning running. You had to help your teammate out or give a little extra motivation, or maybe you needed extra motivation. You're going to remember those things when you're in practice or in a game.
What do you think it says about this program, about Drinkwitz, that guys like you, Martez, Barrett, have stayed through so much in your college careers?
I honestly think it's, like I said, we have an unbreakable bond, and that's something that's priceless within itself. Like I said, we know everything that we've been through with the program at Mizzou, and like I said, we've always pushed each other, since we've been here, and just want the best for those guys.
Obviously, last season, particularly early on, didn't go probably the way you all wanted it to go on defense. Is there anything specific that you feel like you can identify from last year and say, all right, we're doing that differently at this point in time in the lead up to the season?
So, like Martez said, it was just details, and understanding the playbook and the scheme that we were playing in. And once we were able to do that, we were able to play really fast, do things that, we didn't really see ourselves doing, in that first part of the season. But once we were able to dial in and come together as a team, we were able to go out and have fun and make a lot of plays.
Do you have an individual goal for yourself this season, be it a number or something else?
No, man, like I said, whatever God got for me, that's what I'm achieving, man. But my whole thing is helping this team win, get to its goals.
We've asked everyone, so I have to ask you as well. What do you think of the Top Gun stash with Drake?
I'm not going to lie. I think it's funny. I think it's definitely going to bring some laughs on. I think it'll be good for our team.
Martez mentioned Ruben with you and talked about you. What do you think about him? What he brings to the defense and his team as a whole?
Tez brings passion. He brings leadership, and he brings tenacity, man. Like I said, when we were young, Martez wasn't afraid to speak up in the team meeting. and voiced what we needed to do. As a freshman year going to sophomore year, you usually see that very often. He's always been that guy, and him being a team captain, he's earned that truly. Like I said, he's always been consistent on the field, and he's continuously improved on the field, year by year. I'm excited to see what he's able to do this upcoming year, so he can ball out, man.
There's been some talk from both Martez and Coach Drink about feeling like there's more depth on this team than the past couple. Defensive line specifically, there's a ton of players, a ton of bodies, not a lot of guys who have the experience at the highest level. Where do you feel like that depth is right now?
I feel like we really got really good depth, man. Like I said, there's definitely experienced guys on our defensive line. There are players that haven't got that experience, but us guys that are actually experienced, with playing college football at the highest level, it's our job to help them, mentor them on how the game goes. Like I said, when you're new to college football, the game looks really fast. But, once you're able to kind of get a couple plays under your belt, you're able to see that, okay, this is slow, this is how it goes, looking at my keys and whatnot. So, yeah.
Isaiah, going through a full offseason or almost a full offseason with your own defensive ends coach, is there a difference? Can you feel like you're learning more, more one-on-one coaching, or what's the difference?
Yeah, so like I said, my previous defensive line coach, they did a great job, and with Coach Peoples now, they all brought something different to our knowledge as a defensive line or a defensive end, and Coach Peoples has us understanding better as a defensive end, six technique play and pass rushing, understanding angles and where to attack offensive linemen, make the mistake rather than you waiting on, offensive lineman to do something to you, make him do it. So Coach Peoples has been a great addition to our team, and has definitely helped our room improve.
Is that easy? The older you get, is it easier to adjust to new coaches because you've had a bunch on the defensive side?
Yeah, like I said, it's not often that you'll have a bunch of different coaches in your collegiate career, as we've had on this team since I've been here. But it definitely gets easier and things of that sort. But also allows you to help other people. Bring more knowledge to the game that they'll be able to help me and my teammates play better on the field.